If you're someone like me who is camera shy and basically gets uncomfortable being in front of the camera, then this video is for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips that can help you get comfortable in front of the camera. So if you're someone like me who's like camera shy or just gets uncomfortable basically just being in front of the camera, then this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing with you some things that I do to help me get rid of the nervousness and basically just get my shit together. So let's get right into the video. So the first tip is to practice. Start by making random videos of yourself. It could be sit down videos, it could be vlogs, it could be even video journals. Just start by making random videos of yourself. Even if you're not going to post it or share it with anybody, just start by making random videos. Think of it as exposure therapy, right? Since it's something that you're uncomfortable with and it's something that kind of makes you nervous, if you're constantly exposing yourself to that, it kind of familiarizes you with the entire process, right? The constant exposure to the camera would make you relax a bit more and you start to see it as a norm. So start by making random videos of yourself. That will definitely help you to improve. The next tip is to get comfortable with making mistakes. It's absolutely normal for everyone to make mistakes. Don't be too focused on that. Don't be too worried about how awkward or cringe you're going to look when you're making your videos. Your focus should be on the purpose, the reason, or the message that you're trying to pass across through the video. And the best way to improve is to actually learn from the mistakes or the errors that you've already made. So get comfortable with making mistakes, get comfortable with looking awkward, get comfortable with looking cringe or whatever you want to call it. But just don't be too focused on that. That shouldn't be your focus. Your focus should be on the actual video that you're making. And the more videos you make, the more you learn, the more you improve. So the next tip is to be yourself and stay as natural as possible. It's normal that when a camera is placed in front of you, your first instinct is to get yourself together and be the most packaged version of yourself. And that's okay. I mean, presenting the best version of yourself is always a good idea, as long as you're still being your natural, authentic self, if that makes sense. You tend to perform better or deliver better results when something feels natural to you, as opposed to when you're trying to do it in a way that's not really you. So just try to be yourself through the whole thing and just let your natural personality shine through. So the next tip is to move your body from time to time, right? Use gestures when necessary. Nothing is as uncomfortable as just sitting still. So when you're talking or when you're filming yourself, try to move your body from time to time. It doesn't have to be something too much that it will now become like a sort of distraction, but just subtle movements here and there. It could be neck movements, it could be hand movements, whatever it is, just to help you loosen up a bit and not be so tensed when you're in front of the camera. So move your body from time to time. Use gestures wherever you think is necessary or wherever you need to. Just make sure that your body is moving as you're filming or recording yourself. The next point is to dress comfortably and be confident in your appearance. An uncomfortable outfit can actually be a form of distraction because you will be self-conscious all through and your mind will keep drifting to the fact that you're uncomfortable, right? So instead of putting yourself in a position where you're going to be distracted from the message or the information or the actual purpose of the video that you're making, it's best that you dress comfortable and wear something that you're confident in, something that you actually like, to avoid making it an actual distraction from the video you're making and to avoid it being like an extra weight of nervousness on you while you're filming or making your video. The next tip is to have a script depending on the type of video that you're making. So rambling, awkward silences, and nervousness, they all go hand in hand. If you're someone that is already uncomfortable with being in front of the camera, trying to wing it when it comes to your videos is not really the best idea. Of course, you don't have to write everything word for word, but having an idea of what you want to say definitely makes it easier. That way, you won't end up going blank in front of the camera while you're recording. So have a script depending on the type of video that you want to make. The next tip is to stay hydrated. Talking for a long time can be really draining, so always make sure that you stay hydrated while you're filming. Have water or any liquid of your choice or any drink of your choice around and take sips in between. This will keep you from feeling parched and kind of help you calm your nerves. So always stay hydrated while you're filming. The next tip is to slow down while you're talking. It's easy to start talking really fast when you're nervous, so always take the time to calm yourself and slow down while you're talking. Take deep breaths in between points and sentences that you're making. That way you can stay calm all through the filming process. The next tip is to minimize distractions. So before you start filming, make sure that everything is ready and there are no distractions around you. That way you'll be completely focused on the video that you're actually making. Of course, there are things that are always out of your control, but when it comes to things that are within your control, try as much as possible to limit the distractions so that you can focus on the video and deliver the best result possible. The next tip is to schedule your recording. Now, this particular tip isn't really generalized, but it's specific to people that have like a particular time of the day when they are at their most optimal self, right? So if you have a particular time of the day when you are, most efficient, then try scheduling your recording or filming around that time. Let's say if you're a morning person, then try doing it in the morning. If you're an evening person or later in the day type of person, then try doing it around that time. Recording or filming at your most efficient time will definitely yield better results. So basically, these are the tips and practices that has been helping me on my journey to conquering camera shyness, and I hope they'll be helpful to you as much as they've been helpful to me. And speaking of practices, I have a video that will be linked somewhere up here where I talk about some practices that you should incorporate into your life to unlock the best version of yourself. So yeah, do check that out. If you've watched the video up to this point, then go ahead and like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to the channel. Also drop your comments. I would love to hear from you. If you have like more tips that could be helpful, I'm always on the lookout. And also share this video because it might be helpful to somebody. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.